Yes, I made a mistake. That was Ephesians 4:14. Ephesians chapter 4 verses 14. Ephesians chapter 4 verses 14. That we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro and carried about with every wind of doctrine. All these teaching in these different churches, in these religious places, in these mosques, in these synagogues, because it's not salvation. It's not going to save you. About Jesus walking on water, changing water to wine, about all these virgin births, about fighting about Muhammad and Jesus' teaching. You be not no more tossed back and forth with all different winds of doctrine. That ain't salvation. That's debate. Arguing about who church the best when you got a million damn churches in each neighborhood. What is a religious competition? This is the truth, brothers and sisters. By the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie and wait to deceive you. Coming to your churches, coming to their churches, you coming to their churches, losing your souls. They waiting to deceive you. They gonna be forever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth that His Imperial Majesty is the Almighty God. They toss to and fro. You be not tossed like that since you come into this light. You don't be like that anymore. Be not like that. Be ye transformed. Transformed. But speaking the truth in love. See? This is that bitter truth. You gotta bite down on the lemon. Bite down on the lemon. This that bitter truth. This the love. May grow into Him in all things, which is the head, which is the Ras, prefix for head. Ras, suffix Tafari, meaning to be reverend, the head of the church. Even Christ. So you be not tossed. You be not deceived anymore. You be not turned back and forth. You be not confused. This is the light. This is the light. Jesus Christ of Nazareth was against all that sorcery and darkness. The prophets was against all that, warning the world about it. His Majesty warned the world about it. They asked him, is he Jesus Christ or reincarnated Jesus Christ? He answered that question. His Majesty is the Almighty God. We're going to go to 1 Timothy. 1 Timothy chapter 4 verse 13. Till I come, give attendance to reading. Till I come, give attendance to reading. Educate yourself. Give hours of study, of reading, emancipating your mind. Stop waiting to go to church. Stop waiting to go to your synagogues or to your mosques to learn about the Almighty. And stop letting them lie to you about becoming one with God after you die. You become one with God now. Give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine, to doctrine. Give attendance to doctrine. You must know the truth, brethren and sisters. You must know what is reality. You must know that they have made reality a fantasy and fantasy a reality. But the whole world must turn to His Majesty. But you don't have to listen to what I'm saying. You don't have to. Those who have ears to hear what the Spirit has to say. But those who have come into this light, those who have eyes to see the Almighty will see Him. Those who have ears to hear His word will hear Him. I am my Father's son. So I am informing the item to give attendance to reading, to much reading. You need to learn about this man if you don't know nothing about him, about this holy king of the whole entire earth. Spoke to to the Batman now, against the Illuminati, against the darkness, the folly that keeps this world in darkness. So remember truth. Remember where it came from. Remember the doctrine. 2 Timothy chapter 4 verse 2. We need to wrap this up because this is going to be my last segment on this topic. 2 Timothy chapter 4 verse 2. Preach the word. Be instant in season, out of season. Reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. This gonna endure forever and even forever. Lose not your strength. His majesty is the Almighty. This is the gospel of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. This is the gospel of the apostle. This is the gospel of John. This is the gospel of Paul. This is the Almighty God, Daniel, in the book of Daniel, who saved Daniel, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And long suffering and doctrine. Endure, brethren and sisters. It's about your endurance. That's the most important part of the race. Your endurance. Who will endure the longest? Because Israel has gone astray. Israel. Sleeping sons and daughters of Jacob. Sons and daughters of his imperial majesty. The children has gone astray. For I look at the many brethren that we have, the quote-unquote doctors and scholars who haven't came to this reality. Black leaders, Islamic leaders, and Christian leaders, and so forth and so on and so on and so forth, who haven't come with this testimony. Well, you need to come on with it, because time waits for no one. This is judgment. Whether you read the Bible or not, you're going to be judged by this word. Whether you read the Bible or not. I and I are going to end this discussion and segment and teaching, brethren and sisters, with the book of Romans, chapter 1, verses 20 and 21. For the invisible things of him from the creation of the world are clearly seen. Blessed be the pure in heart, for you shall see God. Now everything is clearly seen. Being understood by the things that are made, even his eternal power and Godhead. The very characteristics. The Almighty himself. His eternal power and Godhead. November the 2nd, 1930. In Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. So that they are without excuses. These people know God. They haven't confessed. They haven't told you about the Father. They haven't told you about this great King of the earth. They haven't told you what I and I here to tell you. And if you believe not this word, you believe not Jesus. And you have not the Father. For I am the Son of God. Because that when they knew God, they glorified him not as God. Neither were thankful, but became vain in their imagination. And their foolish hearts was darkened. Because you thought God was something else. You want God to be something else. You want God to be white. You want God to be a rock. You want God to be a frog. You got a vain imagination about God. You think God is Zeus. For he is his own personality. And his own personality is what the world must accept. His superior majesty is the Almighty God. They are without excuses. They was there at the coronation. They was there. The whole entire planet was there. November the 2nd, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. For this is the true salvation, brethren and sisters. And this is the doctrine. I and I signing off. Blessed peace, love, prosperity. With the grace of the Almighty Jah, I and I will see item, the brethren and sisters in the near future. In the name of God, Amawi Haile Selassie, I and I pray. Imprisonment in love. Perfect balance in the whole entire universe. King Alpha and Queen Omega. Rastafari bless.